what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are finally going to be unboxing JOSEFINA. Now quick disclaimer, this video is not being filmed live as far as this audio. I actually filmed this back in, I want to say June, but the audio got corrupted. I never finished editing it. I just got frustrated, so here I am now editing over it. So I'm going to kind of walk through what I did and kind of talk about it. So this is Maritza, obviously, in my collection Delphi, and I really want to use her more, so that's something that I'm planning to do. In this video, I talked a lot about how I was struggling because I just gotten a puppy and I wasn't sleeping very much, but the good news is she's a little bit older now, so I actually have some time to edit. So we are unboxing JOSEFINA. Let me tell you, I love this doll. Like, ever since I opened her, I've been dying to show you guys because I think she's just so interesting to me. Like, I never got her because she reminded me too much of Marisol. That was kind of why originally I didn't get her. And then with the recent years, I've realized I have a lot of dolls that look similar to each other, so there's no reason for me to let that whole she kind of looks like Marisol thing hold me back, because honestly, they don't look that much alike. It was just at the time when I had like 4 or 5 dolls, I was like, I should probably branch out a little bit more, but now, not a problem. So a little long-winded tonight. I've been editing a ton, but really excited about JOSEFINA. I feel like this is a book that I've actually wanted to read for a while, so I'm excited to sit down and really figure out what JOSEFINA is all about, because I feel like I actually don't really know. So that'll be kind of interesting. The other thing is I decided that I really wanted JOSEFINA when she came out for the 35th anniversary release. I realized I really wanted that doll, but I did not buy her before she sold out, so I got really bummed about it. I said, you know what? I kind of just want to get the current JOSEFINA. If I couldn't get the 35th anniversary, I'm not going to pay like a bajillion dollars to get her off of eBay, so I might as well just get the one that is $100 and currently available. So that is what I did. And I have little kid scissors again, as you guys can see. I'm not getting any better. I thought I would, but I'm kind of attached to my baby scissors. So, unboxing her now. Love her. As you guys can see, she's just stunning. I love the colors in her outfit. I love the yellow little flower on her hair. The fact that she comes with a braid, I think, has always been something that I've really loved. And I like the fact that she has this style of shoe, like the moccasin type thing that Kaya also has, but obviously a different kind of style because they're from a different time and a different culture. I actually just ordered Claudie, so if I don't get around to showing you guys Melody first, you will see Claudie and then Melody, but I do have Melody now. So wow, this is really going nowhere. Anyway, here is JOSEFINA. I love how shiny her hair is. I think her hair is gorgeous. The fact that it's black. I've always been drawn to dolls with like truly black hair because there really aren't as many as you would expect them to be. The good news is that I am finally going to be showing you guys the unboxing of JOSEFINA, which means not only can I finally show you guys her in videos, because obviously she is out of her box now, but on top of that, I can also include her in my All My Dolls video, and I really want to make that super soon because it's been a while and I'm excited. I also recently added to my American Girl display, so you guys will be able to see that shortly, but let's go ahead and take a closer look at her. So this is actually a fun thing that I can do post-production, because I can tell you guys in depth what she looks like. Obviously, I don't need to really focus on what it was like before, but we're taking off the hairnet, as you guys know, one of the most satisfying parts. But the interesting thing about some of these dolls, JOSEFINA and Kaya in particular, they actually don't have a hairnet on like the braid part, so their hairnet is only on the top part, and then it's got like a hole where the braid is, which I don't mind it. I think it's fine, but it is interesting to me, the packaging. It makes sense, but it'd also be kind of cool if they just put the hairnet over the entire like doll's head like they do with dolls with curly hair, but you know what? It's cool. It works. Alright guys, well now we're out of the awkward part where I can actually like give you guys some real meaningful content that did not happen the day that I filmed this video, like I said. So this is JOSEFINA up close. Now she's got a quite interesting background in my opinion. Like, I just think she's very interesting. As far as her design, mostly I'm speaking to her eyebrows. I really respect that AG has not changed the way that her eyebrows look. I think with a lot of their dolls that they've re-released over the years, like Molly and Samantha and Felicity, they have given them the feathered eyebrows to kind of reflect their current like way that they're doing their eyebrows for dolls. But I like the fact that they haven't changed JOSEFINA's, because it kind of speaks to, you know, I think this was part of what made her unique and special, and so I like that they kept it. further than that, I think that she really did pave the way for a lot of future dolls. Obviously, she is the JOSEFINA for the JOSEFINA mold, which is a big deal because it's one of their most popular molds. I would say it's probably the most used mold apart from obviously the classic mold, but it really is almost outranking the classic mold at this point. They use it a ton, and it all started with JOSEFINA. And honestly, I just love to see how the older historical dolls have really impacted and influenced the current dolls that they've released recently, because you can really see their style in pretty much all the dolls that they currently sell. Obviously the JOSEFINA mold, but even farther than that, if you look at her skin tone, this is a really beautiful skin tone they've used a ton. This eye color, obviously she wasn't the first to have it, but again, it's been used so much. And her hair, I mean the braid, the style with the earrings, I feel like she's one of the original dolls as well to have earrings that really made kids want dolls with earrings, which obviously led American Girl to start doing ear piercings and to sell earrings for dolls and to let that be an option, and obviously just open the door in a million ways for future dolls, and it's been really cool to see. Now, I know I could compare her to Luciana, and that's probably what everyone's expecting me to do, but instead I wanted to compare her to number 66 because I feel like they have closer hair colors and just in general are more fun to compare because they have a lot of strong similarities but at the same time some really stark contrasting differences that make it very interesting to compare them. So that being said, obviously they both have almost nearly black hair, both very shiny. Josefina's is longer, but Cairo is definitely like the modernized kind of look of Josefina, at least to me. Obviously Cairo also has a lot more color to her. She has very blushy cheeks, a very pink, rosy lips, and Josefina doesn't have as much coloring, which was something that I was disappointed to see when I was looking at her versus the 35th anniversary Josefina. I feel like the other one had more color to her, but despite all of that, I feel like recently historical dolls have really been doing that. I know that my what was it? Who did I get that I didn't? Rebecca. My Rebecca really didn't have much face paint either, which made me kind of sad. But that being said, I do understand that it's kind of that timeless look that makes them feel more like the dolls that came out in the 80s when American Girl was first made. So I understand it. Like I said, I love her eyebrows. I think her eyes are really pretty. She has a similar eye color to 66. Her lip paint's definitely more of a brown color, which I think is really interesting. I love it. I think they're both really pretty, and obviously there are a ton of differences to them, but again, I like to share the dolls that feel similar to me, and so for that reason, I'm going to compare Josefina to the doll that 9-year-old me could not wrap my head around ever owning, because in my head they were too similar, and guys, I'm serious, they don't look anything alike. But let's take a look at Josefina and Marisol. So what did I tell you guys? Literally, they look nothing alike. I have no idea why I thought that they were going to be too similar. Obviously, I haven't thought that for a long time, but when I was a kid, I really did think that that would be a problem. And I do see where Josefina probably did highly influence Marisol. It makes a lot of sense to me, obviously. However, they definitely don't look too similar to have both, and I don't know why, as a kid, I thought that was a problem. But again, I do have a ton of dolls that have way stronger similarities to these two, and I've never had a problem with it. So maybe it's just a me thing. I'm sure there are people who'd be like, they look too similar for me to have both. I'm only picking one. And, you know, to each their own. But I just thought it'd be funny to throw it in there because Marisol is literally the reason why it took me so long to get Josefina. And I did decide now that I do want to kind of compare her to Luciana. So let's do that quick and then wrap up the video. Alright, so Luciana versus Josefina. Who do I like more? I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I have no idea. I really do need to think about that though, because I know that I need to rank my dolls. Kyla has been telling me I need to do it for a while now because she did it and she's like, you have to do it, and I have too many dolls. I have like almost 90 now, and I know that I need to make a video about that, ranking them, and I will do it, but I'm not ready to think about it yet. So anyway, here are Luciana and Josefina. Now, something that I will say that's really striking about them is that facially they are super similar. I can see how Luciana was heavily impacted by Josefina, for sure. Definitely. They have the same eye color, same skin tone. Obviously, eyebrows are different, but definitely a heavy influence there. Hair is super different, but there has to be something different, right? So I just wanted to compare their faces. Obviously, lips are super different colors. Things are very different with them, but also you can definitely see where the inspiration for Luciana was likely drawn from. And even if not from that, maybe she you know, was influenced by a doll that was influenced by Josefina. So there really are probably layers here. I don't know why I'm geeking out so hard about like influential dolls right now. But again, it is 10 p.m. and I've been editing for like 3 hours. So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to join the family. Help me hit 3,000 subscribers. I'm super close. I'm like 100 away. It would be so cool to hit that milestone by the end of the summer. And yeah, stay tuned. Look out for my next videos because, like I said, I've been editing like crazy and there's a lot going on, including the release of Claudie. So I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.